Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back. So today we are going to be doing a quick video on what I guess you could say what your realistic expectations should be for a setup like this. So when I first built this gun, my initial use case for it was a general purpose rifle, GPR, or a Recce style build. It wasn't necessarily a precision build. Now, it did kind of fall into that realm a little bit because I'm doing some gas gun matches, and this is what I've been primarily running at those matches. But this gun was not set up, it was not built to be run with match ammunition. So generally with a general purpose rifle or a Recce, you're going to be using the same type of ammunition that's going to be run throughout the majority of whatever group, squad, unit that you are with. If you got a group of boys that you LARP with in the woods, it might be that. Military guys, same thing with you, it might be that. So you need to kind of have a general idea of what kind of accuracy that you should expect. Now, a lot of people see accurate guns and they're like, oh man, my gun needs to be able to shoot a 1/4 inch at 100 yards. And truth be told, a lot of shooters and the majority of guns, they cannot achieve that. Even if you have good ammunition and a good gun, a lot of shooters just aren't slipping away shooters. But if your gun is not playing a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch group at 100 yards, is that necessarily a bad thing? Now, running ball ammunition out of this rifle with a 10-shot group, I am getting about a 3 MOA group at 100 yards. Again, this is with ball ammo. Is that making this gun useless at these types of distances? The answer to that is no, it is not. So as you will see here, out 600 yards, which is what I would say the general purpose rifle needs to be able to master, this gun is perfectly capable of that. Now, is it going to be easy to achieve those kinds of hits at those distances with this type of ammunition versus a dedicated SPR like a Mark 12 or something like that with a 77 grain OTM? No, it is not. You need to be on your P's and Q's. You need to be a little bit better with your wind calls. Even right now, I've got a very, very light, maybe 1 mile-an-hour wind. And at 530, 600 yards, that one can push a 55 grain bullet around a little bit. So that is something that you do need to keep in mind. Now, what I've got set up here, I'm going to do my practical precision drill that you have seen me run with match ammunition in the past on this, and I'm going to take you guys along for the ride to give you a spotter's view via the spotter scope. And I've got targets set up from 234 yards, 304 yards, 405 yards, 507, 530, and 608. My goal is to, let's put 3 rounds on each target at each distance to call for a neutralize. All right, so going to set up the practical precision. I do have other videos with this running with match ammo, and you'll notice here that while it will be a little bit more difficult because of the mechanical accuracy of the ammo that you're using for this, it is still perfectly doable even with ball ammunition with these rifles out to this distance. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get it set up. Going to go 234 first. My hold is 1 1/4, so I'm going to hold basically top edge of plate. Looks like I went a little bit high. Second one was high. First one I think was low. All right, we're gonna go 304. That is 3.5 MOA. I'm gonna hold 4 pin. All right, all those look pretty good. 405. This is going to be 7.7 MOA. All right, I'm not sure on the first. I think it was a hit, but I couldn't hear. All right, we're going to go 507 next. This is going to be 13 1/4. think I'm missing off the right edge. Can't tell. Let's go ahead and go to the 530 and see where we're at on that. 14 and a half. 12, 14. All right, let's go 608. It's gonna be 20 even. All right, let's go ahead and go back. See, I'm hitting relatively center at the 530 or 530, so I'll go back to 507. And I could be hitting that one. It's just hard to hear. That last one I know was, again, it's hard to hear it. I don't have batteries in my ear pro right now, so it's kind of hard to pick it up. But I know at least that last one was a connect. That is a little bit smaller of a target. But again, you can see it is perfectly doable with this rifle and this ammunition. Not as easy as it is with match ammo, but again, doable. So let's go ahead and go back. Let's go 600 yards. Let's put a couple more on that guy there. Those targets ring better, and I got flashes on them. All those but one were hits, so I could be hitting one side or the other. I'm pretty much holding left edge for all of these, or slightly left, not really left edge. But again, as you can see, this type of setup, accomplishing this is perfectly doable. All right, and in an attempt to really drive this point home, I went ahead and moved back to the furthest I can get on my range, and that is to the 700 yard line. So it's basically adding 100 yards. Now I'm only going to be engaging 630 and 708 because I've really already engaged everything else within those distances. So let's go ahead and see. Again, I'm using the 55 grain Monarch 223. What this thing is able to accomplish. Now it's worth noting, this is the furthest I have shot this ammunition out of this gun. So never done it before. No idea what it's going to do. It's going to make it in there either way. It might take me a couple rounds to get on target, but if it does, is what it is. And I'm getting eaten up by mosquitoes. All right, so I'm dialed for the 630, which is 21 3/4. Hold basically center on that diamond. That one was a miss. All right, I'm getting some misses now. Let's see what's up. All right, favorite left. Got it again. All right, let's go ahead and go for the 700. It's going to be 28.25. See, 5, 6, 7, 8. 0.25. All right, I'm going to favor slightly left. Let's see where that gets me. one more for good measure. So 100% hits all the way out to 700 yards. So that'll about wrap this up, guys. It's getting dark and I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes, but as you can see, 55 grain ammo, GPR, out to these distances, perfectly doable. Catch you on the next one.